Okay, hi, it's Wendy from Vision Quest Wellness, where we help women over 50 get healthy and fit through mindset, habits, and self-discipline coaching. And today we are starting a new series for the next 4 weeks on intuitive eating. And, basically it's all about getting out of the diet mindset, I see so many people that go from diet to diet, frustrated, wreaking havoc on their bodies, minds, and spirits. And we want to introduce something that is really the opposite of the diet mindset. And that's what we call intuitive eating. And that's really where you focus on slowing down and listening to your body's cues. It's really about eating when you truly feel hungry, and then stopping when you're feeling satisfied. And in fact, many people don't realize that a lot of time they eat when they're really thirsty. And one of the suggestions I learned many years ago was to have a glass of water, wait 20 minutes, and then see if you truly are hungry. And this is the idea about slowing down and paying attention. We really want to focus on foods that make us feel good versus feeling bloated, tired, and regretful after we eat. And I know it sounds so simple, right? But if you have been following, some of the latest diet trends, this diet, that diet, cutting out different food groups just because you hear that it's something you might have to do or should do, always making us wrong with shoulds. Going with a intuitive style of eating may sound wild or maybe even crazy. But the fact is that if you've been following restrictive diets for a while, intuitive eating can take place with some practice, trial and error, and experimenting. And, really imagine how liberating it would be if you no longer had to think about having good foods or bad foods. It might even mean that you don't feel guilty if every once in a while you decide to have a slice of pizza or a piece of cake or chocolate. But the strange thing is, after a while with intuitive eating, you might not even want the pizza and the cake because of how it makes you feel after you eat it. And truly, that gives you freedom. You see, the biggest thing is that if you spent a lot of time wondering what to eat and how much, once intuitive eating becomes a part of your lifestyle, you won't spend that much time thinking about food. And how amazing would that be, right? If you want to get started with this style of eating, my biggest tip is to slow down. When you start to feel like you want to eat, slow down and ask yourself, are you physically hungry? Or are you stressed or bored or thirsty or simply eating out of the habit? Then, when you do eat, slow down and take your time so you actually enjoy your food. This gives your body to recognize when you're full, so you don't end up feeling stuffed, tired, and bloated after your meal. If you want a second helping, just slow down. Are you actually hungry, or do you just feel like eating? And then after you eat, pay attention to how you feel, because this is the most important part. Your food after you eat it is not supposed to make you feel tired and drowsy. And if it does, you have to take a look at what you're eating. And this is where the trying and the experimenting, that's important, because we're all different. So you have to figure out what works for you. And that's where your intuition plays a big part. So do you feel energized and ready to go, or bloated and blah? And as I say, these are the important clues to making healthier food choices for your body. So what do you think? Are you willing to experiment and try intuitive eating for this week, certainly give me a yes in the comments if you're willing to try. Now, if you want to know more about intuitive eating, I have a lot of great tips coming out in my newsletter this month. If you're not on my list, you can certainly go sign up at wendybottrell.com and go to the subscribe page and you can sign up there. And I want to thank you so much for your time today. And you know, if you are ready to take your health and fitness to the next level, I'm here for you. I can help you to come up with strategies that work for your lifestyle. You can read my blog at wendybottrell.com. You can join us on Facebook at Vision Quest Wellness, or you can get in touch with me on my contact form on my website, Wendy Bottrell, if you want a personal meeting. Thanks. This is Wendy, Vision Quest Wellness, where we help women over 50 get healthy and fit. Have a great day.